Hi everyone, it's Becky here. So here is my current art journal. I've been working on it for about 2 weeks now. And today I'm continuing with this spread after sketching my dinner. The next day, today I'm sketching my process of eating a banana. So for the first little sketch, I'm going to sketch the banana as it is before I start eating. Again, start with a general outline here, kind of like the shape of a moon. Add some inner lines just to give it a dimension. So a banana is a more complex shape of a tube or a cylinder. Now adding some hatching just to give it more dimension. Okay, so now I'm ready to paint. Starting with the light yellow. Adding a medium yellow around the left side, because the left hand side is slightly darker because it's away from the sunlight. Keep darkening the left hand side because it's in the shade area. And add a shadow with the leftover gray I used before. Use dark brown for those random dots and lines on the surface. Okay, so now I'm peeling the banana. So before I start eating, I'm gonna sketch my hand holding this banana peeled like this. So before I start drawing, I visualize the size and placement on the blank space first. Now I'm drawing the first peel on the middle and adding the texture as I observe. And then I connect it with the flesh of the banana standing up. The other side of the peel, and now my thumb right underneath the middle peel. My first finger, and below is my middle finger, so I'm only seeing the short chubby shapes instead of seeing them as fingers. Okay, so no judgment, just see them in abstract shapes. And then seeing the folds on my palm. It might look weird. I just trust my sense and just go with what I see, what the shapes I see, and all the folding lines of my hand. Drawing the other peel behind. Pushing very gently with my pen to add a texture on the flesh of the banana. So I'm using the same pen, but when I'm pressing very lightly, the line looks more feathery and gentle for the inside details. Okay, now I'm ready to paint again. So I just wetted the area first with clear water and adding a very diluted yellow mixed with yellow ochre for everything. Painting the banana first with medium yellow, the peel part. Oops, I think I forgot a little bit for the peel there. Again, darkening certain parts of the peel and the flesh, using thin lines to suggest the texture of the flesh and the inner side of the peel. Add a tiny bit of shade. Don't add too much because the shade is not that dark. So for the second layer of my hand, I mix magenta with yellow ochre, quite diluted. For some parts, it's less diluted. I also mixed in a bit of brown. Yes, everyone have different skin colors, so you have to observe quite carefully and practice on your own. And for the shade of my hand, I mix in a little bit of purple into the original skin color. Finally, adding some more shade by mixing in brown with a tiny bit of mix of blue. After a few bites, I'm ready to do another sketch. I think it's easier to start with a flesh in the middle in the shape of a short bending cylinder. Okay, so I like to see these things in simplified shapes. Now connecting the peel in the middle, adding some texture lines with very gentle pen strokes. Drawing the peel on the left. Add a bit texture for the flesh. Then the peel on the right hand side. And my fingers, they're even more foreshortened compared to the one before. And every finger is actually a complex shape of a cylinder. And when you look at a cylinder from the side view like this, they look very chubby, squished. And then adding the folds of my palm beside the banana peel. And painting the parts of the banana just the same as before, same colors. Again, for the hand, first layer is very diluted yellow ochre. Second layer mixing a bit more diluted magenta. Using thin lines for the texture of the banana. So when painting hand, so just practice with different amount or mix of yellow ochre with magenta and brown. Depending on your skin color, you might need to add more yellow ochre or more magenta or more brown. Hey, finally I'm finished eating and there's only the peel left. So I started drawing the butt of the banana first and then connecting that butt with the peel. Different legs of this broken peel, and then adding some very gentle lines and hatching, observing the shade inside and outside the peel, and this leg. And again, just painting in the same procedure as before. And I think it's better to add those browns a little bit later when the previous layers are dried. So they're not really merging with the previous color. Because I want those dark brown dots to stand out better instead of merging. Finally, add the shadow by using the leftover colors on my palette, mix of purple and blue. And it's done. Just gonna write cute title there, eating banana, with my paintbrush. And here are my finished sketches. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please click like and leave me a comment of what you think about my sketching process. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. I will see you next time.